Hello and welcome. I am Paul Fink, your security officer, and I am here today to begin a series of presentations that will feature the insight of security professionals to give us a better understanding in the wide world of security risks. Today I'm joined by Detective Jason Ackerman from the Hagerstown Police Department, who we have asked to join us to provide his experiences and expertise related to robbery prevention. Welcome, Jason.
Welcome. Thank you.
Would you please share a bit of your background as a law enforcement professional in financial crime?
Yeah, I've been overall with the Hagerstown Police Department now for 21 years, 18 as a detective. In the past 13, I've specialized in our financial crimes, anywhere from major $1 million embezzlements down to minor credit card thefts and check schemes.
One of the major pillars of our security program is prevention. While it's an across the enterprise effort, what can we do in our branches to deter and discourage a person from committing a bank robbery?
Have your personnel be alert. Make sure that when they're inside the branch, they know what's going on at all times, especially when the customer's present inside. They don't need to be in a panicked mentality, but they want to be in what we refer in the law enforcement community as a bulletproof mentality. When they're working, have them understand, no matter how tough they think they are, they need to project this mentality. When they're in there, no, whatever happens, I'm going to survive, I'm going to come out okay, and everything will be just fine. First step is, when a customer enters your branch, have your personnel acknowledge who that individual is, whether it's just a friendly greeting, if they know them by name or whatnot, but get into that mindset and that regularity of identifying an individual coming in, not just from a customer service standpoint of being friendly, but also, like I said, making them aware that you know that they are in the branch. And that potentially could deter your potential robber from hitting that branch. If they know somebody's seen me, recognized me, know who I am, I might just want to kind of give a fake little, hello, I forgot something, head out and get my car and leave. Appear confident in how you're interacting with your customers. Suspects in any capacity are looking for an individual who is the weakest link that they can exploit. If you are confident and appear sharp in your interactions with your customers, sometimes that can potentially deter your robber from dealing with that person or leaving the branch without committing a crime. They're concerned that this is probably a sharp person who might remember who I am, what I look like, and you know what, this is the person I want to interact with.
What other steps can we take to enhance our procedures and processes for security?
First and foremost, have a plan. Have a branch-wide plan with defined roles that everyone understands what they need to do. So when an incident occurs, they're not thinking who needs to do this in a moment of panic, what needs covered. Have everybody know what their responsibility is when something happens. Communication when the crime's occurring, if possible, if allowed, to let someone else know, a fellow teller or other manager know that this is happening. Because a lot of times these are very quiet. A note slipped and the person 3 feet from you may not know what is going on. Designate a person who's going to go up and lock the door. Make sure you don't touch any evidence, whether it's a note, whether it was something dropped as they exited from the branch. Someone to retain your victims or other witnesses and customers in the store. Have those personnel starting to document the suspect clothing, what happened, what they said, and finally have a manager who is into the video system acquiring the best facial image and full body image possible, and have it in a digital JPEG or shareable image through email that we can get so we can disseminate to our other law enforcement that's coming into the area. When you start your day, your typical day, your awareness should begin when you hit the parking lot. When you drive on that lot and you park your vehicle, what other vehicles are on the lot as you're parking? Is there anything that doesn't look right? If you get on the lot, your manager's first and you see another 2 or 3 cars, to heighten your awareness when you're getting out of your vehicle. You shouldn't be on your cell phone when you leave your vehicle to the time you enter the branch. Be aware. You don't have to be panicked, but be aware of your surroundings and what is going on. When you're in the branch during the course of your daily operations, again, greet every customer when they come in. Be aware of all the customers that are coming in. If something doesn't feel right, be aware, alert others if you can, just to be on a little heightened state of awareness, just to make sure something else doesn't happen. As long as one customer is in the branch, you should not be engaged in other general conversation with another coworker. Focus on those customers until they leave. Anything can happen at any time. If you are working near a window or at the drive-through window, keep an eye on vehicles out in the parking lot. Ones that park for a period of time, 30 minutes or an hour, but don't come into the branch and engage in any kind of business. Maybe they come back a couple times during the day. You see them at a certain time during the day for a couple days, but be suspicious, alert law enforcement if they're out there. Use common sense. If something outside, inside doesn't look right, alert a manager or at least alert other personnel to keep an eye out and be aware for the potential threat. Again, when you leave for the day, just as you did coming in, be aware, be alert, stay off your cell phones, get in your vehicle, and pull off the line.
So as a law enforcement investigator, what do you see as a common theme that would cause someone to want to commit a robbery?
Money is the absolute reason why they're coming in there. They're in a desperate need for money for whatever reason. They have gone past all reasonable means of acquiring money and thought, this is the only way I can get this much money fast. So they decide to commit this robbery. They know the penalties, they know the repercussions, but they've decided to forgo them and risk it and go ahead with this kind of activity. They're looking for an easy target, branch and teller. If you can project that air of confidence and sharpness, hopefully will deter them from even approaching a specific teller. If they all seem engaged, from acknowledging their entrance into the store or into the branch to engaging them in line or when they come up. The suspect also wants as much money as they can, as fast as they can. So if you can minimize the time that they're in the branch by slowing down your operations. If you know you can get in your drawer a certain way, slow down. Explain to them, hey, I have to get my key. Hold on a second, it's going to take a minute. If things are slowing down, they might get nervous and decide, you know what, this is taking too long, this isn't worth it, I'm going to get out of here. Have they pressed a button and are just maintaining me in the branch until law enforcement gets there? If they can give out as small denomination of money as possible, what's available, do that to maintain as minimal loss to the branch as possible.
Great. Jason, we thank you very much for being here with us today and sharing with us your insight into robbery prevention.
My pleasure, Paul. Thank you.